If you don't have the right mindset when it comes to money, you're guaranteed to remain broke forever. Instead of reaching financial freedom and enjoying life, the wrong outlook will have you stuck living paycheck to paycheck, being sick and tired. Sometimes all it takes is a mindset switch to begin building wealth. Now let's take a look at the most common money beliefs that people have that will keep them broke forever, so you can begin to view money differently. 9. You need a lot of money to invest. Literally all you need to begin investing is $1, so this couldn't be further from the truth. Almost everyone who's now wealthy has started with very little money. The individuals who are now wealthy invested what money they had at the time, continued adding to it, and left it alone so it would grow and compound many times. It's actually better to start small because it will help you become accustomed to market cycles, and the variations in the value of your investment allow you to continue learning about what you're investing in and make adjustments. 8. Investing is too complicated. Investing can be as complicated or as simple as you want it to be. But even the most basic investing strategies can return amazing profits over time. With all of the free information available and platforms geared toward beginners, there's no reason to feel overwhelmed. It's a good idea to have a basic understanding of the topic, such as potential risk and potential returns, but this doesn't have to be difficult to comprehend. Nearly anyone can gain a basic understanding of the topic, which is often all that's needed by watching videos online and doing some reading. Becoming a millionaire through saving and investing could be as simple as opening an account with as little as a few dollars. 7. You don't make enough money. There are countless situations in which people who never earned extraordinary amounts of money were able to amass great fortunes. Most millionaires never earned a huge income at any point in their lives. They became millionaires by investing a portion of their income over a long period of time. Some people get rich by working their way up the corporate ladder, starting a successful business, or coming up with a groundbreaking invention. But these people are in the minority. Even if you feel as though you don't earn anywhere close to having enough money to invest every month, you'd be shocked at how much extra income you'd have by taking a few smart steps toward your goal. 6. Investing is too risky. Believing that investing is too risky is a very limiting money belief that typically stems from a lack of understanding. There's usually no guarantee of profit when it comes to investing, and the possibility of losing money is very real. But you shouldn't let this stop you from investing at all. If you don't want to risk your money by investing, what's the alternative risk? Relying on a paycheck and being stuck working forever? You don't need to invest your money in something risky with a very high chance of failure. You can buy proven investments that provide an amount of risk and reward that you're comfortable with. If you buy the S&P 500, you're buying 500 large companies in the United States. While the value of a fund like this will vary from day to day, in order to lose all of your money, every company would have to go out of business. 5. You have to use debt. Believe it or not, you don't need to use debt at all. Borrowing money is helpful when purchasing a home due to the huge amount of cash it would require, but you don't need to borrow money for various other purchases. There are many people who pay cash for cars instead of financing on a 6, 7, or 8-year term. There are students who go to college without debt too. And no, they didn't have wealthy parents who paid the tuition in full. Just because all of your friends seem to be borrowing money for this, that doesn't mean it's a wise decision and the alternative option is impossible. Financing might seem like the better and easier choice at the time, but using debt is not the only way. 4. Becoming wealthy is too difficult. Getting rich isn't exactly easy, but it doesn't have to be difficult either. Building wealth requires sacrifice, meaning you have to be willing to take the moves necessary to get there. This could include reducing your expenses to free up room in your budget for investing, earning some more money, and sticking to your plan. Building wealth takes patience and dedication, and there are no guarantees of ever getting there. For those that are unwilling to put in the effort required and lacking the patience and dedication, building wealth can be extremely difficult or nearly impossible. However, if you're willing to take a series of small steps and are content with making incremental progress over time, getting rich is going to be very easy. 3. Working is the way to make money. You might believe that hard work is the only way to make money. Hard work is very often associated with earning money, but working itself will not make you rich. You have to develop other ways of earning money that don't require trading your time for money. There's something to be said for earning a steady paycheck and earning an honest living. But in order to really grow your wealth, you need to invest your money so it'll work for you. Let's say you work full-time, 50 weeks per year, 40 or more hours per week, and you earn $50,000 for the entire year. If you had $500,000 invested in the S&P 500, it would grow an average of $50,000 in 1 year. Amassing that amount of money takes time and dedication, but the money that's invested will continue working for you whether you're at work, on vacation, or retired. 2. Pinching pennies is the best way to save money. You can pinch pennies if you'd like, but avoiding small pleasures in life like a cup of coffee or a lunch out will not amount to much saved. Buying coffee out every single day of the entire year at the cost of $4 would amount to almost $1,500. Skipping lunch out once per week at the cost of $20 will result in just over $1,000 over the course of a year. That's a reasonable amount of money that should not be overlooked. Being resourceful and eliminating your monthly housing expense of $2,000 will result in $24,000 saved over the course of 1 year. Increasing your annual income of $50,000 by 20% amounts to an additional $10,000 after 52 weeks. 1. It's not your fault if you're broke. Rent prices are too high, jobs don't pay enough, and college is too expensive are some of the phrases used to justify a poor financial situation. Before making these claims, ask yourself, what have I done to minimize rent costs? What steps have I made to increase my income? It's easy to blame others, regardless of whether or not it's justified. It's up to you to change your situation. Accepting responsibility for your circumstances is critical if you ever want to become wealthy. Instead of deflecting the blame, ask yourself, how can I reduce my housing expenses? How can I earn more money? What's the best option to get a college degree? Naysayers will argue that building wealth just isn't possible anymore. Certain factors make getting rich more difficult than in recent times, but people today also have a huge advantage. They have access to a plethora of free education that will help them build wealth. With a little bit of research, watching videos online, and some reading, a regular person can open an investment account from home with barely any money. Not to mention all the readily available free resources that help people earn more money. Having the right mindset is critical to financial success, and without it, you're guaranteed to be stuck in a state of mediocrity. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like and subscribe for more content on personal finance and investing.